Senator, you have some news.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing a fundraiser with and for Senator Cruz. I think he's the best alternative to Donald Trump. He's certainly not my preference. Senator Cruz is not, but he's a reliable Republican conservative, of which I've had many differences with. I doubt Donald Trump's conservatism, and I think he'd be a disaster for the party. So I'm going to try to help raise money for Senator Cruz and the pro-Israel community.
Okay, so you are raising money for him. Are you endorsing him?
Well, I think
is it effectively an endorsement?
Well, what I'm saying, you know, John Kasich, I think, is the most viable general election candidate. I just don't see how John gets through the primary. This is an outsider year. He's seen as an insider. So I think the best alternative to Donald Trump to stop him from getting 1237 is Ted Cruz. And I'm going to help Ted in every way I can. I'm going to raise money for him in the pro-Israel community. And if I were in one of the states coming up in terms of voting and I didn't like Trump, I'd vote for Cruz.
I've known you and watched you, particularly with Ted Cruz over the past several years. I'm actually waiting for pigs to start flying down the street.
It's one of those big. Well, it tells you a lot about where we're at as a party.
It sure does.
It does. I've had many differences with Senator Cruz's tactics and the way he's behaved in the Senate, but I do believe he'd be a more reliable partner for Israel. I think he would build the Keystone Pipeline. Senator Clinton would not. I think he'd repeal and replace Obamacare. I don't think she would. I think he's a reliable Republican conservative who would pick a true conservative to be on the Supreme Court. I doubt that I have really doubts about Mr. Trump. I think Mr. Trump is not a Republican. I don't think he's a conservative. I think his campaign's built on xenophobia, race baiting, and religious bigotry. I think it'd be a disaster for our party. And as Senator Cruz would not be my first choice, I think he is a Republican conservative who I could support.